welcome back to Hot Mess Express Tutorials. It's Halloween week, Halloween day, maybe just a random point in life, and you're watching this video. I did a mermaid look today. It's more of a darker mermaid look. Usually you see people wearing like bright colors and blues and greens and purples, and I just didn't want to be like everybody else, so you know, did the dark, edgy look. Smoky eye, of course. With this look today, I have two lip looks. I ended up just filming with the second one because I didn't want to take it off and redo it, but I honestly like the other version better, which is a black lip. Has like silver liner. It's really cool, so stick around to see that. I'm honestly super proud of this. Possibly one of the best makeup looks I've ever done. How I like came about this. I was a mermaid last year and I did like all the bright colors and stuff like that. I should do this, but like, because I have all the stuff for it, but different. Also, if you're wondering about my finger, I danced with a mandolin slicer and chopped off part of my finger, which is really gross. I'm wearing a cool band-aid with a sad face on it, but it's the little things that keep me going, so let's get started. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So first I'm going to start off with just doing like my regular makeup routine, and I'm going to start with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I'm going to put this over my face. It's thick. This is really nice. It feels like really velvety. And move on to my foundation, which I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which I might have used before in my video. Face up. Oh, I just got some makeup in my hair. And I'm getting pimples, so I'm gonna put a little bit of green over top to get rid of that redness. Mix it with the foundation, and when you mix it, instead of just putting the green on, mix it in together. Really, you should do this on your wrist, but whatever. Okay, then I'm gonna use my Ride or Die, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. It's really a blessing. Now, I hear if you have drier skin, it's not as great, but that I do not have a problem with. I really don't deserve how great that is. Now I'm going to do some bronzing of my face, and I'm using the Chocolate Soleil medium brown bronzer from Too Faced. Carving my face out. Then I'm going to use the Be Matte blush to give a pop of color under where we're going to put our scales. I'm going to go really light. There's a lot of pigment in this blush. Use a clean brush just to blend that out instead of using my fingers. I just get so used to it sometimes. Next, I'm going to use the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials highlighter. It is Everglow. How could I forget what it was called? Let me tell you, if any of you watch Nikki Tutorials, you know she loves her highlight, and this highlight is like if you like put like the tiniest bit on, you're like, oh, okay. But if you put more than like the tiniest bit, you're like, ooh, whoa! Would you look at that? There it is. Some highlight never hurt nobody. So I used glazed donut on my cheekbones and my forehead, but then I'm gonna use, oh, I don't remember what this is called. I'll have to look it up. It'll be down in the description. On my Cupid's bow. Let's move on to eyeshadow. Okay, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm just using the brush that comes in that. And I'm using Bootycall as just like a base color. Now I'm using Mary Kay in Stone, which is a like deep gray color, but also has like a tinge of purple. Just lightly putting that in my crease, using circles just to blend it out, because you don't want to make it too dark at first, because then it will just, you'll really look like a hot mess. Really, actually, it'll just look like a mess. We're trying to look like hot messes. We're trying to look like we have it at least a little together. So use that for my transition color, and then I'm going to use this Ofra palette. Use this color, which in some lights looks green, and in some lights looks gray. So it's like a gray green. And I'm going to put that on the base of my eye. I'm also making this up as I go. So we'll see how it ends up. It could look great. It could also turn out to be a wreck. You never know. It's actually called the Ofra Pro palette. I can pretend I'm a pro. We all know that's a bunch of malarkey. Put this right. Nope, I want it up here. But really, I don't want to use this brush. But I have makeup on it, so I will use it. I feel like I should put one color on one side and one color on the other side. I'm just going to put this on top. I'm just going to blend all the colors together, it's fine. It's going to make it really dark and really smoky. Because gray smoke. Okay, now I really want to put Verve actually on my lid because this is the lighter color. There we go. Then I'm gonna get some Blackout specifically from this Naked 2 palette and lightly dab the edges. I use the stone color again to just blend in the black and the gray, but people who have been watching my videos, I'm sure you're so happy that I'm finally using brushes. And then I'm going to go on the inside and just use the gray color. I'm going to use the Stilla Diamond Dust, go over part of my eye. You're like, where's the glamour? I'm waiting for the glamour. Here it is. And I'm going to go back over the, what's this called? Eyebrow bone. And I'm going to go back to the Ofra palette and use this little Morphe brush that doesn't have a number on it. And put it on the inner corners of my eye. And then use some bottom eyeliner. And I'm using the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil 24/7. I don't think that I said that in the right order. I'm gonna do my eyeliner, which you know is always my favorite part. While you were gone, I did my brows, my eyeliner, and my mascara, and now I'm gonna just set all of this. Next, we're gonna do something else that's super cool, which is put some rhinestones underneath our eye and then on our eyelid, maybe. Okay, so I just got these rhinestones at Michael's, so it's your local craft store. You are able to put spirit gum, but it's kind of sticky on the back, so I'm just going to see if I can put it on like that. So what you can do is just put it on and then like push it up. You can also use eyelash glue. If you don't have spirit gum, that works just as well. The adhesive is not great, but I'm not going out after this. This is really dope, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really hoping that these last until the end of this video. I'm using the Cake Face Beauty eyelashes in Foxy. Okay, so because I was just getting annoyed because they were like kind of like dangly and I just put some eyelash glue on these rhinestones. Well, not all of them, but like 90%. And I have 5 on the bottom and 3 on the top. And I used to have 5 on the top, but I said no. So now I'm gonna do some scales up here, like on my temples. And I'm gonna start off with going back to using the eyelash glue, putting it right on my temples. I'm gonna use a generous amount. It's gonna just be a rough guesstimation of where I want this to be. Now I'm getting glue in my hair. I'm gonna take some glitter and dab it on using black sparkly glitter. Ew. This is just also glitter from the drugstore. That's a lie. This is just glitter from the craft store. I can probably use a brush for that. I don't feel like cleaning glitter off of a brush later. And let that dry. La 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 la. Kind of want to make this a little bit bigger. I might do too much. I have that problem a lot. And this you have to work fast because the glue will dry. It's funny because I feel like I'm always waiting forever for the glue to dry up more when I'm doing my lashes, but with this, so quick. Now I have these pearly white sequins. I'm gonna put the glue on sequins instead of on top of the glitter. I don't know if that's a good idea or if that's the right way, so we'll find out. And I'm just going to try to layer this on top. Now I'm going to use the smaller sequins. That is not where that needs to go. Don't get pregnant! Once you're finished that super tedious work, please use tweezers. It'll work out better for you. So yeah, I use the big ones on the top and then the small ones on the bottom to emulate scales. One last thing to make it just a little bit more glam. I'm going to add black gems on top. So I realized that gluing the gems to the sequins was not working like my original plan, so I just went around the outsides. And I think it works just as well. I'm going to replicate that on the other side. Okay, and we're done! Just kidding. Okay, so this technique is super easy. All you have to do is cut up some old or new fishnets. It gives the effect of it looking scaly. So I'm going to use my Blackout and put it on my fan brush. I'm going to switch to more like this of the silver gray colors. I'm just dabbing this. At first I thought I was going to sweep, but then it moved too much and I was afraid it wasn't actually going to work. Okay, let's take these off. So it has like a dark to light scale look. So my scales are a little bit uneven, but I'm not going out. If you want to make yours more even, then best of luck. More power to you. We're going to move on to the final thing, which is lips. My favorite part, legitimately. I have two lip styles today. The first one is going to be with two Kat Von D Everlasting lip colors. So we're gonna start with Witches, which is black because it's Halloween, so you gotta wear black. Then quickly get my gray, which is called Wolf. Dab before it dries. Sometimes I'll go back in with the black. I'm going to take Verve again. Put that where the silver is because I think it gives it just a little bit more of a shine. Just going back in with the black. I don't know why, I just feel like it's drying very gray. You just blend it until it works. Blending black is always just the most fun. And then to make this look even more special, I'm going to use the Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner. Lip liner. Just use this. I don't know, just putting glitter on my lips just to add some, I don't know. And gosh darn it, this look is done. Wow. Now if you want to see my other lip look, 1 second. Okay, so the second look is just the classic red lip, but I'm going to update it just a little bit. So I'm going to start with this Tarte Lip Surgence in Wonder. And over top of that, I'm going to use the super dark Jeffree Star Unicorn Blood. I think I have glitter in my tongue. If you wanted to make this like a mermaid vampire, you could put some vampire teeth in and then like do like the... But if you think about it, mermaids were kind of like vampires because they were sirens. Because like once they brought the men in, they like sucked them down, they turned like really scary. So you could do that too. And then I'm going to go back in with the Witches. I don't know why I keep putting this mirror down. And then I'm just going to put some black shadow just to, I don't know, I think that might blend it out a little bit better and like matte it down a little bit. I'm going to use this little MAC black color that I think I actually used in my first video. Put it on the edges, give it a little sparkle. So this is the final look. Woohoo! You saw it at the beginning. Now you're seeing it at the end. Like I said, this bra I made last year because I was a mermaid. Some of the shells are actually real shells from Cancun. That's cool, not just from the craft store, which just made it unique to me. I'm not too artsy. Like you'll see people like on Instagram and Pinterest and they have all these cool mermaid stuff. I wish I had that creativity, but I don't. Like I can't draw a straight line. You've seen my wings. And then I had a crown that went with it too, but it was gold and a lot of silvers, and I was like, silver and gold, it was too clashy for me. It did not look great. And then this is just a necklace that I'm using as a headdress. If you liked this video today as much as I did, I used some Mary Kay products today, so if you want to buy any Mary Kay products, I will link my mom down in the bottom who sells it, and she's great and amazing and I love her, and you should too. Hot Mess Express tip of the day. Always use the safety features on your mechanics and appliances. Please subscribe, please, like the video, share it to a friend. I hope that you guys have a great Halloween, and see you next time, guys.